Adanté, this also boggles my mind. That's the theme of the hour, I think. Crimes that boggle my mind. They keep talking, Adanté. I believe it's something like 35 hours after his conviction, between her arrest, trying to flee to Vietnam. They know they're being recorded, and you can tell by the way they're talking. And it's, first of all, why? I guess there's nothing else to do in prison. Maybe that's why. Adanté, help me out here.
There's certainly, you have a lot of time on your hands. And for him, someone who I think fashions himself to be an intelligent person, he is sitting there now post-conviction, and all of this is right in front of him. And, it may be cathartic to him, as many, children confide in their mother, confide in their parents. And that's what he's doing. But some things, the statements he said that really stood out to me. He said, hey, I came into this with my eyes wide open. I knew what I was getting into, and this is my worst nightmare. And yes, most viewers would say this would be their worst nightmare, staring down a life sentence after a murder conviction, and you're going to spend the rest of your life in a cell, and the best he could do at this point is, cry to mama, so to speak. So That's what we're hearing there. And he's going to have to take his medicine or, as they say, make your bed and lay in it.
Mm-hmm, exactly. It is fascinating, though, because he didn't speak after his sentencing or his conviction. So this is almost like his post-verdict reaction. We're getting to hear it, his thoughts on his trial, why he felt he had a biased jury. That seemed to be a theme throughout all of it, that this case was so well known and that jurors were biased against him. They weren't honest in jury selection. And you hear that a lot, right, from defendants who feel that they've been wrongly convicted.
Yes, I mean, we're entitled, or at least one of the principles is that you're supposed to be tried by a jury of your peers. Well, that's pretty subjective. Does that mean anybody in the community? Does that mean people who are of the same social status as you? Does that people who are of the same ethnicity, racial makeup as you? What does that really mean? And clearly from his phone calls, he's saying, hey, I didn't have a chance here. These people were from Tallahassee who were standing in judgment of me. So he, in his own mind, sees that there's a difference, a disparity between who he is and the way in which who those people were who were seated as the jurists to weigh and stand in judgment against him. So, it doesn't sound like he had much faith in those jurors to do right by him. But at the end of the day, the process has played itself out. And you're correct. There are many people, right or wrong, who feel that when they come to a court of law, the people who are seated as their jurors are not people who are truly a jury of their peers.
Mm-hmm, right. I think he said he could see the freight train coming during his trial. I think we all could. It didn't, from all directions, we did see that coming. But thank you, Adanté, for those insights. We're going to squeeze in a break, but we have more. I mean, there's hours of these jailhouse phone calls, and we had our producers working hard, picking out the best moments. So up next, we're going to hear why Charlie Adelson believes he was blindsided. He was surprised. I wasn't, but he was. Let's listen to it unfold after this. Stay with us.